Hello BookTube. I'm back again for another tag video. Just last week I did the Beauty and Books tag. Got this tag for you today. In a couple of days I'll be doing another tag for you. I've been this popular since I owed money. The heaviness, Johnny, the heaviness. Just in case you're wondering what on earth that was my cheap imitation of the comedy legend Rodney Dangerfield. Speaking of which, I gotta tell you about my uncle. He was so lazy he married a girl who was pregnant. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Okay, this is a really fast one. There's only 5 prompts. That's not including the final prompt, which is always to tag more people. It's called Adventurers Assemble. Like a play on Avengers Assemble from the recent Marvel movies. It was tagged by Kevin Toll Reads. Let's see. It's essentially the point of each prompt is you pick people that you want to go on an adventure with, on a quest. So, having said that, let's get started. Like I said, it's a really fast, simple one. And in true nature of the Avengers, flame on, people. There we go. Excuse me. Vanilla bean. All right, delicious. Okay. Prompt number 1. It's like nom nom nom. Choose a companion or adventurers that will ensure you eat well on your quest. Now, for individual characters, I really wasn't that sure, but the first thing that popped in my mind was, I think, in Hogwarts, in the Harry Potter series, when they're in the Great Hall, in the book 1, and then the food just appears out of nowhere. So, if you want to make sure you eat well on a quest, I'm going with the wizards if they can just make the food appear out of nowhere. Okay. Prompt number 2. The prompt is, I know this one. Choose a companion or adventurers to help you win a pub/tavern quiz. Now, I was trying to think of an answer. I didn't want to do Harry Potter 2 answers in a row. But the first name that came to mind was Hermione. She's a bit of a know-it-all. She's always reading and she always knows everything. So I'm going to do a pub or tavern quiz. I want her on my side. Okay. Prompt number 3. It's like, keep it secret, keep it safe. Choose a companion or adventurers that will stay loyal and trustworthy until the very end. Now this one, a little book over here I'll show you. I was trying to think a little outside the box for this one. There's a character that originated in a movie. The character's name is Cliff Booth. And if that's ringing any bells to you, he was played by Brad Pitt in the movie Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You know, if you're not familiar with this, Brad Pitt's character, Cliff Booth, he is the stuntman for a TV star, Rick Dalton, played by Leonardo DiCaprio. The reason I picked Cliff, because he's got a great gig. He'd probably be doing nothing. He'd probably be in jail if it weren't for Rick Dalton. He's a stunt double, kind of like a hanger-on, does some odd jobs for him. Excuse me. And he's living a great life. He's enjoying it. And then finally, toward the end, when Rick Dalton's movie career seems to be fading, coming to an end, and Dalton can't afford to keep his stuntman, he's just cool. That's fine. He knows he's been riding this, he's been enjoying this as long as he could. It's now over, fine. And even after that, he's still incredibly grateful, incredibly loyal to his good friend. Really, more than just a work companion. They've been great friends over the years too. And of course, if you ever see the end of the movie, just how loyal Cliff Booth really is to Rick Dalton. All right, number 4. Got your back. Choose a companion or adventurers that will help you win a fight. I gotta admit this, I'm kind of cheating a little bit because this is first and foremost a movie character, but there have been plenty of novel adaptations about this character. I'm going with Indiana Jones. I've loved Indiana Jones ever since I was a kid. I got 6 years old. I don't know life without the guy. And plus, there have been a number of novel original stories, I might add. Different novel adaptations over the years too. I've read most of them too. I'm going on eBay recently. I'm trying to find them and add to my collection. So, it's originally a movie character, but he is a subject of novels, so I'm going with him for my answer. Let's see. 5th and final prompt. Man's best friend. Choose a companion or adventurers that are not human. Okay. This took me a while to think of too, because you think not human, I'm thinking animal friends, but no, there's all sorts of different creatures and whatnot. So I had to go with the elves from the Lord of the Rings. And living in Rivendell, how beautiful it is. Or the little spells and armor. It was that mithril, that scale armor that Frodo wore that was impenetrable by anything. Yeah. Yeah, but all like the technology they got over there, all the cool armor, like who would want to go on an adventure with some of the elves? Also, I was thinking about it too. Just like Gimli, if I ever met Galadriel, I would probably ask her for a strand of her hair from her golden head, just like Gimli did. Not too creepy, but yeah. And finally, the final prompt, like with all these tag videos. And once again, it's always worth noting, just because you're tagged, it doesn't mean you're obligated to do this, to participate in this in any way. Really, the only reason we tag people is to draw attention to those channels. So first, I'm going to tag it Ian from Foxing and Fiction, the channel I just came across the other day. He seems really into this type of stuff, so he probably have some good answers. One guy I recently discovered too, Philip Hall. This guy is such a joy to watch too, and like I guarantee he'd have some good answers to these questions if he did this tag. So what's up, man? And finally, one I've been following for a while too, Ashley from The Answer Is Books. I think all three of these people would have some fun with this tag. All right. And let's wrap that up, people. I'm doing this late at night. I'm going to turn in a long day at work. Okay. Have a good one, everyone. Like I said, I'll see you in a couple days with the other tag I'm doing. Take care.